Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to make a simple long straight skirt with overlap slits. I made the slits covered because I'm going to be wearing this skirt to church. You can make it open if you want. I'm going to show you how to do that later, so make sure you follow me on Instagram to see how I style my dresses, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my weekly tutorials. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to start my project on this paper, and I folded about 1.5 for my zip allowance. I will label the top of my paper my waist, and I want my skirt to have a little band that is about 2 inches, so I'm going to place 1.5 on my waist area. I will measure my waist to hip, which is 10.5 on both sides of my paper. I will measure my waist to knee to be 19, and note that this is not my actual knee. It is just a standard that I normally use when I'm making skirts, long skirts, and it always works. I connected the lines and labeled them appropriately, and also I will get my skirt length. My waist divided by 4 is 7, so I'm going to mark that on my waist area. My hip divided by 4 is 10, and I'm going to mark 10 on my hip area. For my knee area, I'm going to subtract 1.5 from what I have on my hip area, and that's going to give me 8.5. So I'm going to mark 8.5 on my knee. I will use the same 8.5 on my knee length. I'm going to transfer it to my skirt length area, and I'm going to connect the points. But before I connect the waist area, I'm going to add an extra 1 inch, and then I'm just going to connect. I'm also adding 2 inches sewing allowance on my waist, my hip, my knee, and I'm going to connect these points. Then I'm going to add 2 inches below my skirt length, that's for folding allowance, and I'm going to connect the lines. Then I'm going to cut out my project. On my zip allowance fold, I marked 0.5 from the fold. Then on the knee, I'm going to mark 0.75, and I'm going to connect from my hip to knee and also from my waist to hip. Then I will cut. Now it's time to cut on my fabric. I folded my fabric for the front skirt into 2, and I'm just going to follow the shape of my paper, and I'm going to cut that out. I need to make a little adjustment on the waist of my skirt because of that extra 1 inch that we added when I was drafting. I'll remove 1 inch from my waistline area, and then I'm going to connect from my waist to my hip, and then I'm going to cut it out. So this is my front piece. For the back of my skirt, I folded my material into 2, and I opened the 1.5 fold that we made earlier, and I'm going to cut. Now I have the front and back pieces of my skirt, and I will cut the exact same thing for my lining. I'm using MP4 lining. Now we want to make little adjustments on our lining. Remember that I added extra 2 inches allowance on the bottom of my skirt earlier for folding in. Now I'm going to measure 1.5 on the base of my lining, and I'm going to do that on both of the linings. Then I'm going to connect with my ruler. I can decide to cut separately, but I'm going to place both of them together and cut it out. Now it's time to sew. If I place my lining on my skirt, it should look like this. Then I'm going to move the lining down, and I will sew the lining to the Ankara on the base of the skirt alone. When I'm done, I'm going to move the lining to match the waist area, and I will sew the sides of my skirt too. To make turning smooth, make sure you notch the corners of the base of your skirt and then turn to the other side. and then you want to use your scissors to push out the edges. Once I was done, I went to iron with my steam iron, and I did the same process for the back of my skirt. That is the sewing and the ironing aspect. Now I'm going to align the two back pieces, and I'll take my zipper allowance. For my waist area, I use 1.5 inches, and then I use 1 inch on my hip and my knee area. Then I connected the lines. When I got to the knee area, I extended like you can see because I want the slit to close. If I wanted the slit to open, then I will just leave it like that and open up the seams. Now I'm done sewing, and I ironed the midpoint of my sewing, and we're doing a close slit. So one part of my slit will lay on my skirt while the other one is just going to open freely. Now it's time to shape my skirt, and I will mark my waist to hip and my waist to knee on both sides of my skirt. On the back, and I will also do the same on the front. To get my measurement, I will take what I have in front, that is 17.5 on the waist, and then I'm going to place 17.5 on the back waist. Since my waist is 28, I'm going to mark 28, then I'll measure what is left, and I have 6 left. So if I divide 6 by 4, I'm going to get 1.5. I will mark 1.5 on both sides of my waist, and I'll repeat that to get the allowance on my hip area. And on my knee, I'll repeat the same, but on your knee, the measurement you are using here is your hip minus 6 inches. So I'm using 40 minus 6 inches, that is 34. So I marked 34, and then I checked what was left. What was left was 5.5. If I divide 5.5 by 4, I'm going to get around 1.1. So that's my allowance for the knee area. I took my allowance on my hip, my knee, and the same measurement I have on my knee is what I'm going to have on the base of my skirt. And I'll also mark the allowance on my waist, then I'll connect the lines. I'm done sewing, and when I sewed, I matched the sides of the two pieces, and I opened the side seams and ironed inside out. I'm done ironing my skirt, and I turned it inside out, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to come over to the band, and I'm going to make a curve. Right now, if you're following my steps, you will see that your back has like a little curve, so you just curve your front to be the same with your back. Then for my band, I cut about 5 inches band, and I folded it into 2. But before I folded it into 2, I ironed my hairstay on it, on everything, because I want the hairstay to hold the band properly. Then on one part of my band, I sewed my hemming gum. This process I always do because it makes the band very easy when I'm fixing it. So what you do is just to fold one portion of the band, like you want to roll it, and then you just sew your hemming gum on it. As you can see, I did it on the other side. So this part that I didn't do anything on, I'm going to open up the back of my skirt a little bit, okay, and then I'm going to sew right sides to each other. So the part that I sewed hemming gum on, I'm not going to touch it, but the other part I did not sew hemming gum, I'm just going to sew round my band. So once I'm done, I'm going to put the band in place and I'm going to iron. So once I'm done ironing, it will be very, very easy to just sew round so that my sewing will be straight. I will not have to be attaching the band, trying to carry the band or whatever. So the first step is to match the band on the one that we just sewed, and then you iron. So when you are done ironing, you now go and sew on the parts that you've ironed. And guys, once I was done with this, I attached my zip, and guys, this is the finished look of my skirt. This is me wearing this skirt. I really hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, please give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see how I style my clothes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.